Hi, welcome to episode 37 of our Football Manager Hobo to Hero playthrough thingy. I still think playthrough is the wrong word. Anyway, this is the first episode on new hardware. I didn't do any benchmarking. Well, not for Football Manager. So, this might be all over the place. But I expect it to be faster. By quite a decent amount. That said, who knows? So, not sure how many matches we will do in this episode. In general, I still do target for shorter episodes though. Alright, so much for that. There's also like hardware, monitoring running in the background and stuff. So in case I ramble on about something in the future, you know what's going on. I just had a look. We will play Selangor next. At a breezy 26 degrees Celsius. Great. Well, I don't really know anything about them, so we might take some time here. There's also still the overall contract situation in the back of my head. I'm not really happy with that, as well as a lack of sharpness. So, again, I'm thinking we could use a friendly or two. It says heavy match load here for most of them. Okay. But all of these here, how many are there? Maybe we won't play two goalkeepers at the same time. That's how many players? Great, I didn't count. 6, 7, 9. That's 15. 13, whatever. The few injured ones here don't really count. But the rest of them more or less can play a friendly. At least 45 minutes. So as a result, I think we can use one. We have the time, don't we? Yeah, we have the time. So in particular, we could do it... Well, it's Saturday. We could do it on Monday, yes. So that it's far away from the actual match. There might be teams willing to play us on Tuesday, though. So maybe we'll have a look here. No, just the non-league stuff that doesn't pay. Alright, might as well just do that on Monday. I don't know, we'll play Mechan. See Thomas again. Why not? If they accept it. Who knows? Yeah, and if this is an issue going forward, we will need to do repeated friendlies, every single time. Alright, let's see what this computer is willing to do now. They accept it. This stuff is much faster, isn't it? It's just me. Don't be excited just yet. Might be a glitch. No, I actually have to do something instead of talking all the time. This is horrible. I'm not used to this. Okay, that's recent form analysis. Well, I think this was somewhat undeserved here. The loss, but in the end we didn't take our chances, so I guess that's fine. Alright. So we do prepare for that. I don't really care. Thomas is still around. Good for him. I should probably pour that at some point. Other than hugging it for 5 minutes. Great. So, it seems like CPU throughput will not be our major problem going forward. That's irritating to say the least. I'm not used to this. Now I only need the 800 euros back. Okay, there's an intermediary suggestion. Minai in Ukraine would like to get rid of Serhiy Konyukov. Sorry. Konyukov. In that case, let's give him a trial. Let's request a summary to inbox and move forward. This is fantastic. It took ages previously. I don't know. How did I endure that? Is this the way other people feel playing Football Manager? I mean, interesting. First of all, thank you, Amran, for reporting on the 5-year younger Chuchu and a potential replacement. Second of all, I'm not sure if this is a good idea. Chuchu is much more capable. On a technical level as well as on a mental level. Where is he? Yeah. That said, Chuchu's in decline physically, so that's a thing. But as I said, if his vision actually isn't that good, yeah, sure. Chuchu has shitty passing and vision and stuff. We should probably take care of this. Get them out of the squad, play somebody else. In the friendly. Yeah, why not? Let's do a check. Carrier and Safri could use the match practice. Rusty could. Did we have a replacement for the playmaker again? Ankun shouldn't play. Who was our replacement? McMenemy. Sure. Still training like that? Still training like that. I won't change it. I like the development though. Doesn't show yet, but I like the development. I don't know, it's too early to tell. Then again, his contract runs out if I'm not mistaken. He's susceptible to injury, but I guess yeah, I might be biased. Just because the guy has a face. That might be what I'm biased for. Oh, biased by? Don't know. He's also wanted by other clubs. Yeah, the medical report isn't great. On the other hand, I'm somewhat hopeful for him, actually. So it says League 4. I could, yes. I could. Hi, Mies. Welcome back to the stream. Everything's so fast today. I'm not sure if I can cope. This is really weird. All the bullshit talking that I did previously on the processing screen all of a sudden went away. We might have some actual content here. Now I don't know what to do. So, Balance 1? Yeah, he has. That's true. That's true. That's horrible. He also has no dribbling whatsoever, and so on and so forth. Sure. That's all very true. But considering the level we are at, and considering the amount of money we have available to us, this is probably the range we can get. He is 20 years old. He is a foreign player, that doesn't matter much. We still have the slots. Well, he's with us anyway. My concern here is his loan runs out. And he is wanted by other clubs. There's active interest, actually, by 3 other clubs. So the question is, do we want to replace him with somebody else, or do we want to try to offer him a low-grade contract at the end of his current loan contract so that we can keep him? And if worst comes to it, we try to loan him out. Like, obviously, in case he injures himself, that will not be a thing. But I think we will probably find a second or a non-league team, but most likely a second league team that will take him in and play him. I agree. That's not my major concern. My major concern is that they might not be interested in playing for us. And for now, well, in the transfer window, we would need to find another playmaker. We don't have anyone available. So all of the lag due to the bad loading went away. I'm not sure what's going on here. So let's say we're looking for, I don't know, a deep lying playmaker. That's usually what we do, right? Roaming playmaker would be fine too, but we're looking for a DLP. Yeah, that's not that many anyway. So there's still a position picked here. We wanted in defensive midfield. That's better. Okay. So there are options. Hassan. He's not much better, is he? I do not know for sure, but we can always offer him a trial for him. And compare him to our youngster. That's not bad. The problem is his wage is way too high. Cannot really afford that. Do not want to. Sophie is well known to us. His wage is a little lower, but he's also susceptible to injury. And if I compare him to McManamy, I mean, Sophie is defensively more reliable. So that's the thing. They are both obviously not on the level for the league to play there for forever. And then there's him. I think we can agree that the physicals are probably enough of an argument not to sign him. On the other hand, the rest of it is okay-ish. But then again, how far away from McManamy is he? Also, he'll probably retire in like a month. McManamy, where are you? Oh, this is stuff. It's been a week. Yeah, yeah. So just different kind of player, I would argue. And also, yet again, the estimated wage is fine, somewhat, but well, it depends. What amount of money does McManamy want? I also like the level-headed. You know what? I'll slap this into a personality calculator, why not? It will not tell us much, sadly. This is not what I'm looking for. Or maybe it is. Okay, so we have a balanced player that has level-headed as a trait, right? Yeah. There's a ton of those. But it says here, professionalism is 1 to 14. That's what I'm looking for primarily. Ambition is 6 to 14, so that's not bad. He does have increased amount of loyalty. Yeah, good temperament. No major drawbacks, otherwise he would have, bad personality, bad media handling, something. So it's likely that he's, I don't know, unimpressive from most of the perspectives. He is 20 years old though, so that might still change a little bit. Let's also have a look at the hierarchy. Not this. Social group, sorry. So we know that he's no good fit with the rest of the squad. That's hard to determine for now, where he will go. Let's look into the mentoring section. It doesn't lag anymore. I didn't really notice this back with the old hardware, but it kept lagging all the time. And now it's fluent as hell. I'm impressed. I should spend money on hardware more often. I really should. This is my celebrating phase. Where's McManamy? He's not even in here. Why? Doesn't have a trait. He does. Huh. Well, I would like to pair him with Zakaria, but that's unlikely to happen anytime soon. Zakaria is too young. So, yeah, not sure about the impact. We could... We could obviously put him in a determined group together with Mazrin. Mazrin is probably not a bad influence. And, well, Amran might not be a bad influence either. I'm not sure. Do we know? What's in the information, isn't it? Yeah. But he's media friendly. I don't like that. There is the alternative to put him with Dicky into one group. We know that Dicky has a good personality. Is he also level-headed? He's media friendly and reserved. That's not bad either. So we'll put McManamy in here. Yeah, maybe that helps. Who knows? And I will have a look. Like, I do not expect this to persist, but on the other hand, if we want a raw egg in the squad that at least has some vision, like, he has attributes that are tolerable, and in particular the technical part, the one for passing, is fine. This is not great, but he has another 2 years or something to figure it out, somewhat. So if there's any development with him, this is entirely within the realm of it's imaginable that this will be okay. The balance won't be. There's no doubt about that. Also, I think the physicals will decline due to his proneness to injury. So that's a thing. But that just means that the mentals will go up even further. So I don't see a big problem there. Let's see. If he wants 250 euros or something, we won't do it. Never mind. Nice. See, this is what I was hoping for. So we have to pay him 70. That's the minimum. Forget about all of this shit. We will definitely drop your wage by 50%. You can have an extension. We want a 1-year extension. And maybe an injury release clause? Because we want to be assholes about this? Any ideas? A longer contract seems not to be possible. Okay, he wants no injury release clause. Alright. In that case, let's go with this. Why is that? No, he cares about the requested wage. Alright. I mean, Misa, I need you. Somebody needs to do all the development for the Chinese and as well as the players in Hong Kong. So so that I can buy a target forward in the near time future. I think we will insist. We are getting close to a deal. Oh. So I mean, I guess it is some sort of feeder league. That does make sense. Not this. This is what I'm going for. I don't know if we will get the optional contract extension. Do I want to force this upon him? The optional contract extension? Is this really needed? I don't think so. Oh. Okay. That's... I don't want to be that guy. I will be that old at some point too. You know? Good for them. Still playing. It's probably really healthy. We'll force it. Cross your fingers. Otherwise, we might lose him. Nice. So that'll go through once the transfer window opens, which is perfect. Well, in that case, but well, if you play the team, if you manage the team, in that case, you can build something new that can be really interesting. At least that's my first thought there. You know, he plays in another match here, that makes sense. RC, Samri can make a comeback. We'll play Chongai King. Yes, we can. Or Baru. Baru does make sense. We need Baru at some point. Who's attacking midfield? The Nazarudin just came back from injury, didn't he? Well, it doesn't really say anymore. But yes, I think he did. So, play him. No, on the left wing. It should be Harsey. Cool. I must say the processing times on this thing are great all of a sudden. Very consistent performer sounds good. Sounds good to me. Should be sounds well, isn't it? I always confuse that, not sure why. So, what kind of double nationality is this? Usually Chinese, most likely, but I don't know. According to China these days, probably Hong Kong isn't a separate nationality anyway. Scouting report for Selangor. Go out there and enjoy the experience. Great. This is exactly what I'm going for, yes. Enjoy the experience. Wide play. Okay. We'll look at the rest later. Okay, so it's a very international league? Is it also allowed to play all of these international players? Well, it doesn't matter. They have double nationalities, sure. Yeah, I realized I want to get rid of him, and you know what? I'm not interested. For I guess I just had a look at a player that has 1 point of balance, but in this case, I think 2 points communication and 3 points command of area is really, really low. Okay. So, very similar to what we have around here. Chuchu is in such a decline. By the way, there's real football today, isn't it? Who plays today? Bayern Munich as well as Hoffenheim. Does the second league play again? Not yet. Second league, German second league, or second division. They do not play this weekend. Just yet. Oh, whom? Okay, summary made it back. So we will follow the instruction of the technical director. If he says we should focus on the possession phase, we will do just that. Now we should probably talk to the players, shouldn't we? Didn't do that recently, so we will... First we'll have a look at the training. Alright, so Harsey actually gained a point in pace. That is useful, I might add. McManamy gained stuff all over the place. Jeffrey? What's going on with him? Ah. Ogeni Onazi. Not sure if I'm aware of the person. Maybe if I see the face. Nah. I don't know. Then again, it's a long way. I think we did talk to them about their training recently. By the looks of it. And I really have my problems with Mod Jalil's performances in training. Otherwise he would be great, but it seems like, in fact, he's balanced and media friendly. No, he's fairly determined and media friendly. This is even worse. So let me slap that in the personality calculator, and I will run the ad that Twitch keeps pestering me about right now. So see you in 30 seconds. So this says his personality. His professionalism is between 1 and 14. It is likely to be somewhere around the... What is this? Median is 11, so it's not that bad. But in general, that might explain what Jalil's problems in training. That or its adaptability. I don't know. Hopefully it's not his personality, well, it's not his professionalism. So we can talk to the players about their last match. I think that is appropriate. He played against Mahan. Now what do I comment on? He didn't score. That's a problem now, isn't it? He had an assist, 15 out of 15 passes. We can praise that. To passes. That's good. Armor scored. Can we praise that? Yep. RC also scored. This is great. Doesn't matter. Can't tell him. Ishak did play in the friendly. Had decent passing, 2 key passes. We'll praise the passing, won't we? .0 by Jeffrey. 4 out of 5 headers is not that bad. The match prior to that versus Johor DT, he had 3 out of 13, so this will be the ultimate test. Alright. Seems to refer to the friendly. This is good passing overall by Carrier. We can't comment on that though. Aber. Off in minute 69. Nice. Passing's good. Alright. Huh. I mean, I guess the 6.9 rating is fine. But there's not really that many chances created. We can't comment on it in any way. Mazur didn't play. Well, he played prior to that. 6.4. That's no good. I don't know. It's hard to determine a decisive factor here. Obviously, his defensive performance. We could go with that, actually. Hi, Sharon Knowles. Welcome back to the stream. I have bad news for you. All of my talking trash whilst the game is loading will probably not happen any further. Very sorry to put this to you. Because all of the input lag and all that stuff. Nothing other than it runs like a charm now. And I also fried one of my hard drives. But I already mentioned that on the Discord, right? So, yeah. Fried is probably not the right way to put it. I'm not sure what happened to it. But it's 8 terabytes of data potentially lost. So, okay, apparently I did comment on training. With some of them. Yeah, forgot Harsi maybe. Not sure. Or we did comment on it lately. A former BVB player? Is this the one you... No. I don't know. A well-known player for Uzbekistan. As if I know any well-known players. He plays for Stuttgart. Right now. Let me have a look at the roster. Okay. Who in this squad has Uzbek nationality? Yeah, well, I thought so too, but who would that be? Here's the link, by the way. Give me a second. I have to accept my own chat rules. So this German, sorry, but that's the current squad. Am I confused for not seeing this? But I do not see anyone with Uzbek nationality. Uzbekian? I'm not sure what the correct way to phrase it is. So who is it, Mies? Well, in that case, you need to tell me. Because I don't... that or... This is the important stuff. Waldemar Anton. Yeah, sure. I think I should have known that. Now that you say it. What the hell is he? There. Sure. True. I think I realized well, I think I should know that this is the case. I just forgot about it. It's one of these things that even if you know it, you do not quite remember. Probably also because he has a really, like, box standard German name. As far as I can tell. This is as typical as it gets. I mean, I guess he could have... Oh. Oh, okay. I mean, I guess I should look into this at some point. Did he grow up in Germany? Or... But I think according to the interview, so... As far as I'm aware, he has perfectly normal German, if, well, a little bit of slang. Yeah. Um, I cannot really do a good interpretation of Waldemar Anton's dialect, but it's like yeah, it's not appropriate to compare this. But it reminds me of certain say let's say dialects that are a thing in big cities in Germany if it's immigrants, but like not in a bad way. Just like this is the way they interpret the German language. But I wouldn't have necessarily guessed that it's Russian based or something. It's not Russian based, it's Uzbekistan. But he has Russian nationality too, right? I just had it open. Yeah, Uzbek, Russian, and German. Okay. Well, time to think about something else. So, we have to face Selangor, and apparently most of our players are still on a heavy match load. I don't like that at all. This is fairly easy, same as this. Zakariam could do with a rest though. Shall we just play Rusty for a match? We absolutely need Nazarudin. I hate to do this, but we need him. There's Hammer as well as Baru available here. Hammer's on a heavy match load. How's Baru doing? It says light. Shouldn't be. He's not ready yet to play the whole match. We'll still do it. This could be Harsey or Chucha. Should probably have a look at the opposition again. So he's somewhat fast. Jumping's pretty bad. Runs with ball through center. This is really threatening in general. Yeah. So they are good runners, good dribblers, and we will probably face the odd counter attack no matter what we do. This is not as impressive. The teamwork and work rate out really good though. Anwar apparently is a passer. So defensive midfield is what they're weak at, if I see that correctly. Just because these are two 16-year-olds. I would argue they are not good, probably. Same here. Jumping reach is 7 only, it's 4. He's... wow. This is what quality looks like over here. Okay, he's 31, but still. Good player. So... I think the positive, not a positive mentality, but the high block is probably still the way to go, right? By the way, I didn't ask for your week. Well, neither of you, I think. How are you doing? What's new with you guys? I just recalled. I might actually be interested at some point in my viewers, you know? My head is so busy with the hardware stuff. That's probably it. Jeffrey became a little bit faster. I really like that. That's also a thing. So I think Fakrula is just not interested in signing for us on a permanent basis. Or is he? Don't know, it doesn't say here. And Jeffrey, we don't know either, do we? Jeffrey's very susceptible to injury though, same as McManamy. Then again, I'd rather have a few cheap players that are susceptible to injury than one player that costs everything and, well, might not be susceptible to injury, but we cannot really afford him. Did you also have farmers' protests over in Dortmund? We had, yeah, We had the one of these protests where they took their, it's not called a truck. It's I guess it's also a tractor in English, right? They put a bunch of tractors on a bridge here in Nuremberg and started. How do you call this? Honking. Sure, I should know. They started honking for hours. So I enjoyed a very nice honking concert by the local farmers in Nuremberg. That sounds like an absurd story that I made up, but that is what happened. So that was, well, first half of my day today. Honking concert. Then again, they have the right to protest and, you know. Okay, so I want to bring Harsey, I think. Summary still needs time on a pitch sometimes. I think I also want to bring McManamy, for sure. I mean, I guess Zakaria, given that he's not on the pitch. Yeah, I think so too. But maybe you have to see it from their perspective. Maybe once you have something to once you have an issue that makes you honk your tractor for 5 hours straight, then probably the issue is really important to you. So I guess it makes sense from a certain perspective. Left back, Rusty. Not that we have much of a choice. Still think we could bring Abang Amat at some point. We just can't find a spot for him. Abba is not needed. Zakaria is available. So we have Parsi. Right wing. That would be Hammer. Sure. Who does attacking midfield in case it's needed? So either we bring this guy and have no striker, or we just bring Jafar. If I have the option between a 16-year-old and the 39-year-old, on the other hand, if we bring Azamud in and let Jafar stay at home. Oh, what happened there? Okay. I'm not going to argue. Sure. That's positive. His physical's on free fall, but otherwise, sure, why not? We will go defensive though. We are supposed to enjoy the occasion, it says. So we'll do that. Alright, let's have a look at your position. So, ease of tackles most likely. With him, I'm not so sure. He has decent dribbling, decent first touch, probably ease of tackles too. What does it say here? Mark tightly. Are you kidding me? He has 6 points off the ball movement. No. Who would be the one to mark him tightly? Oh, defensive midfield. Yeah, in that case we can do it. Sure. That's not bad. Huh. His off the ball movement isn't fantastic either. Not sure what to do here. Mr. Abdul Halim has really bad passing and vision. So, also, composure's low. First touch isn't great. In general, I think this is a case of a press. Sadly, he's not physically weak. For a 17-year-old, he knows how to lift somewhat. Anwar, I have no idea, so we mark him tightly, I think. Just because his strength is low, and he seems to be capable of playing a pass. So let's mark him out of the game. Kadir, dribbling seems very low. First touch seems very low. Probably triggering the press on him is not the worst idea. He does have bad passing and vision though, so do not need to mark him tightly. I think it's the same for him actually. His vision and passing are both really low. So let's not mark him tightly. Rosalie, okay. For a central defender, this passing is appropriate, but I do not think either of them needs to be marked tightly. Always trigger the press on him, it says here. Why would that be a good choice? I don't see that. Jesper Nyholm. Otherwise Nyholm. I'm not sure. One of the two. Right-footed only. Let's go with that. And otherwise, he's pretty good. So. Well, hopes are we will not encounter many of his crosses, passes, stuff too much. He has low communication, aggression is a bit low, off the ball movement, that doesn't matter. Yeah. First touch is very low. And he knows how to play a pass as well as a long ball. So that's bad. Did any of you have a specific really weak foot? And some of them we don't even know. We could still play somebody else for Baru. Hammer, most likely, but he's on a heavy match load. Baru is not. Are they instructed to cross towards the target forward? Apparently not. That's usually a no-brainer. So we had a look at their jumping, and they don't know how to... Well, they somewhat know how to jump, but we are just better at it. So we'll do that. And avoid crosses, right? It's sad that we need to play him. The alternative is to bring Jafar along. Shall we give Jafar 90 minutes? Instead of playing Nazaruddin? You know what? We want Nazaruddin sharp. And match fit, so if he hurts himself... No, I will not do that, sorry. Never mind, forget what I just started to say. Alright, let's submit this, let's go. Stream's been going for 53 minutes, so either I'm faster than usual, or... I don't know. Nervous! So, we ease the pressure. That works for the whole two of them. Then we click everybody. Who's at home? Give them some very assertive encouragement. That worked. And now we'll do a short break and then we'll do the match. Here, beep. Let's go. So, any expectations on your behalf? We play, I think, number 4 in the league, if I'm not mistaken. The league table probably came up recently and I just ignored it. There it is. They are number 3 in the league, so perfect. Good spot. We are expected to lose. We should enjoy the occasion, it says. Time for a draw would be fantastic, yes. It would be good. Do we have work ball into the box on and so on? Yeah. We have all of that. He's instructed to take less risks, not more. Sure, let him just skip past everyone. Side ending only. We got lucky. Oh, it got blocked. So, yeah. We got lucky, and on top of that, Mazrin did his job. Might have been Mazrin, I'm not so sure. Baru. Okay, that's bad defending. Bobhorst header for a corner. Perak won 3 points against Kelantan. Chuchu with the corner. No. Uncle will get that. Rusty. Jeffrey, Mazrin. I think the long balls here are interesting as a choice. Why do they take those? Those long ball passes, that's probably offside, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. But yeah. Are you saying we need to sign him? Where is it? Latest scores. Muhammad Najmuddin Akmal bin Kamal Akmal. So I'm not 100% aware. Muhammad is, you know, a version of Muhammad. So that's not really the important part of the... Well, from a religious perspective, it is the important part. Najamuddin and Akmal are as a normal name. So that's his first name. One of the two anyway. The other one might be an honorary title or something. Or he just has a double name. And bin Kamal Akmal is obviously his father's name. Well, obviously. So his real name is either Najamuddin or Akmal. Or both. Not sure. From that perspective, he doesn't really have a long name. I've seen worse. I mean, I guess that's a way to lose this match too. That's really annoying. Maybe, yes. Maybe. I don't know. If you find out, let me know. Yeah. Just look at the goalkeeper. That's... no good. And I do not really know what to say here. Like, sure, we could have avoided the cross, but on the other hand, we do tell them to close him down. The player was closed down. He got past Mazrin. That happens. Ouch. There's also this thing with Anwar. He seems to be really tired. Yeah, well, I think he tried to do some sort of art dancing in the penalty area. I don't know. Expressive dance? Is this the way it's called? I'm not sure. One of their players got cautioned. Doesn't seem like we create anything here. Maybe now. Anko and with a dribble. Baru loses the ball. That's not that bad. Baru was offside. What's wrong with the goalkeeper? Shoot. That will end up nowhere. Overall, if not for the result, I really like the match because it has no chances whatsoever, basically. With the exception of one chance that they had early on, and that one mistake. So other than that, this is a really good match for us. If we were still in a position to go for a draw, which we aren't, so what do we do with it now? Nice! Holy fuck! Best chance of the match. Yep. Don't know what to say. This is our target forward. Yeah, the pass was fantastic. Same as this one, by the way. They did tell me to enjoy the occasion. How? Exactly. Shall I enjoy the occasion? It says, I don't know if there's a translation for this, but in German we say Frustschokolade. So, frustration chocolate. At least I think that's a thing in German, I'm not sure. Yep. This is all horrible. Things are going awfully wrong. Four chances. Considering there's a yellow-carded guy, as well as this is a 4-2-3-1, I think going down the wings is probably not the worst idea. Maybe... Thanks. Give me a second, please. Maybe also go cautious, you know? A little bit more positive, at least. This goalkeeper needs to go. I don't know what I bought there. I thought, he's a consistent player. Well, might just be that the rest of his personality is shit. I need another ton of this. Wait. So, I do not expect Mazrin to win this duel. I do expect the goalkeeper to save this. Give me a second. Alright, down the right. It's not like we will turn this around, so we might as well have a look. He's a good tackler, but his positioning is way off, so yeah, you are correct, and I should have done that from the start. That's a thing. That's the first thing. Second of all, we will go positive, because if we lose by 3 goals or 5 goals, doesn't matter anymore. So might as well try something that we're used to. We'll confirm this. Let them kick the ball off, and then I will start the berating. they do seem to foul a lot in general. Which tells me... But we do provoke set pieces anyway. We could obviously try to run at defense or something. What a pity. Well, I think that's a youngster, so doesn't matter much. Alright, whom did they bring? It says we should sub off the goalkeeper, by the way. Just saying. That's a winger. I don't know, maybe close him down and that's it. I'm not sure, to be honest. Huh. Perak scored again. Could be offside. It wasn't. Well done, Choo Choo. Good intercepting the ball. Mazrin with a cross and that's about it. We had one shot. That came from that wonderful pass. I think it was Ankun that played it. Not entirely sure. That's it. The rest of it was completely useless. That's okay. Yeah, I mean, you might as well... It's the other goal! You need to go to the right. That's not bad. And then we have Chuchus finishing. Given that he has 4 points of finishing, we should be happy that he brought it onto the target. I know. Not this season though. Well, not yet. If he scores a hat-trick today, I will not object. Nice one. It was a good chance. If they play out of the back, we will try to avoid just that. Alright. So... we'll go very aggressive here. He's on a 6.0 rating. Why do I trust my goalkeeper at all? He'll be back up in no time. If at all. A bunch of you are below 6.6. He also wasted his finish. Could have subbed off a player, obviously. I don't know. There's nobody on the bench that would be that much better. So... could have been the fourth. Okay, so we do recover possession in this situation. That's good. Ankun's pass for Baru is great. Well, back one back. Now we just need to do it all over again twice. But that was more or less as instructed, right? Did go down the right, we did skip past the fullback out there, so that worked. Thanks for that one. Well, thanks for the tactical instruction in particular, for making me aware, but also for the sticker, obviously. By the way, I didn't mention that previously. So, given that I bought new CPU, I also bought a new board, you know, because the other one was 13 years old. So I have new sound. So in case there's something too loud, not good enough or whatever, feel free to let me know. That could become a problem for them. Look at that. They really don't like us pressing them back there, do they? Interesting. I would never have guessed. Well defended. Now we're going for Baru. Baru with a cross. That's a corner. Go, go, go. Oh, what a save by the goalkeeper. That was well obfuscated. He just stood there on accident. Nelbuk Chastel just doesn't seem to be able to hit it today. Well done. Mazrin, no. Was this a shot? Was it a pass? Nazaruddin. Second attempt, maybe? Not this time. Mazrin. Elbuk Chastel, Badrul Hisham. Just run down the right. That's not the way I was looking for it, but sure. We'll take a throw in. No foul? Did he play the advantage? What advantage? That was a good pass for Baru. Rusty, nice opening play. Mazrin. And another corner. At some point we will probably need to switch Baru, because the way we exploit it right now seems reasonable. But I'm not sure if Baru is the right type for it. I realize that he scored, but still. And maybe we want to emphasize the pressure there with a new player. Ankun, good pass. Mazrin. Rusty. Mazrin again. Well, you could as well go forward, Mazrin. No problem. Rusty, that's offside, isn't it? An effort was made. Ooh, what a free kick situation. Nice! Nice. 2-3. Now we only need one goal. And it would be very deserved at this point to get at least a point in this match.
Thank you very much.
Let's see if we can get it. Well, that is an idea, yes. I should also probably just rotate due to the fact that some of them are starting to become tired. So that would be Asamuddin though. Oh, why not? We can bring Asamuddin on and try to change the dynamic up front. He's still in target forward position, that makes sense. Zakaria has 15 points of determination too, but not sure if the determination is the appropriate. No, it's not the only factor that is important, obviously. So Mazrin is on a 6.1 rating today. That's due to defensive performance though. Rosti doesn't seem that encouraged to do whatever. The central defenders are not really that tired. Elbuk Chastella will not take off. So we'll sub off Baru as well as Chuchu, maybe. So switch this a little bit. Bring Harsey, bring Hammer. Put him on support duty. Put him on attack duty. Something like this. Put him on support duty too. Try to help a little bit. And then we will start to at least try to turn this thing around. They switched a few players, didn't they? Yeah, not that many. Who are you, Mr. Yuslan? Runs with proper center and dictates tempo. Alright. First touch is good, composure is good. Off the ball movement's decent. Not sure what to do here. I think I'll leave it open. I have no idea. Yeah. But now the problem is, do we go through the middle all of a sudden? If, like, obviously I want to provoke that, but it's 18 minutes still. On the other hand, we brought on wingers that are fresh. But we have a stronger player in central attacking midfield now, in Elbuk Chastel. Not bad. Quite contrary to their approach, we do seem to be able to play it out of defense though. Asamuddin, he dropped off nicely, by the way. We'll build up play here. Obviously he's missing up front now, but that doesn't matter much as long as he plays passes like this. No. Yes. Give him a second. It worked immediately. He's off with a red card. The problem is Elbuk Chastel might be off with an injury. What's going on with him? No, what do I do now? So first we will watch this. Ah. Corner. So we are one man up. What did they do to their formation? Mies. Do we still go through the middle though? So going down the left doesn't make much sense. His Nihon person is very good. That is an idea. We should also be somewhat used to playing like this. So it's either... It's their right, so our left. Our left has a problem, yeah, sure, that's true. So we would need to go down the right or through center. If we go down the right, we face this person. That's not horribly bad. If we go through center, well, obviously we will face him. He has somewhat good tackling, but otherwise he's not that impressive. And Yuslan doesn't belong here. Nah, we'll do it in a simple way. Just change mentality to attacking and make it count. We have 15 minutes. Also, there's one sub that might still be available, and I'm really not encouraged by the prospect of subbing off Elbow Chuck still. But he does recover from a knock right now, so not sure. We'll need to wait and see for him. Then again, if he scores now, I make his favorites to win. That would be a match. Or not. Not yet anyway. Percy... Another corner. You can do this! 15 minutes! Azamunin takes the corner. Jeffrey doesn't reach the ball. Harsey... Still Harsey. Oh, loses the ball. The going through the middle approach seems reasonable actually for build-up play, because there's a player that drops off. No, Zakaria. That would have been a nice chance for you, if only you could score. Elbow Chastel seems to have recovered a little bit. Okay, that was a shitty shot. So, do we want to sub him off? Bring on somebody else? We have 10 minutes. Yeah, but he basically is. It's not like he does much else. I realize that you are you do not agree with this, but he basically plays as some sort of poacher here, from the perspective of the way he plays this role. So I'll just keep it as it is because we're used to the formation. Yeah, but I mean, does it matter? Then he will be offside more often, or well, the quality of his chances might improve a little bit. Ankun has a good game. Who could be an alternative here? Okay, you know what? I'll do it your way. This one time. We'll play him as a poacher. And we'll do a deep lying forward on him. We'll also push him up a little higher, I think that's appropriate. Still going through the middle somewhat. And we could bring on, I don't know, McManamy for whatever, defensive midfield or something. Yeah, that's an idea too. To push up a little more, right? Okay. Let's go, maybe it works. What the hell, Harsey? Zakaria intercepts Mazarin. Harsey, Zakaria, Ankun. Bazamudin? Yeah, it is a nice one. Yeah, it's even nicer. Mazarin wins a header. Okay, Ankun. I did read it. I'm not sure yet. It seems like they create a chance right now, so let's wait. Badrul Hisham. Oh. Well done. A little bit more directness. I'm not sure if that helps though. Ankun. Still Ankun. Oh. Time to go for it. Do we have get stuck in off? We do have it off. Very attacking it is, yeah. Full on pressing. I think full on pressing is a thing already. We can push the defensive line a little bit higher. Sure. Let's go. I did? Great. Yeah. The other one, thanks. Yellow card from Mazarin. Oh! There was yet another chance. Can we get it in? Maybe also take off work ball into the box, right? McManamy, Bakrula. McManamy, nice. Nice long ball for Hammer. The idea was really good. We just didn't get it. Badrul Hisham goes down the right, uninterrupted. Elbow Chastel is still there. That's a very low grade header. It's also offside. You have 3 minutes. Look at the amount of yellow cards too. That should be easy. Well done. Azamudin again. There was no run by the winger. That floated cross goes nowhere. Zakaria is fouled. He's not even on a yellow yet. Hammer. Cross entirely free and yet another header. Way over the goal. Azamudin. It's another corner. Last scene of the match. Can we make it count? Please. Dear footballing gods. Azamuddin, no. Parsi, cross it. That's not crossing it. That goalkeeper will not get food today. The second half was way better. I think the tactical turnaround happened when we started to close them down and interrupt their build-up play. That really made all the difference, I think. In the end, we still get away with it, from it with, well, you know, 0 points. But I think overall, that is what changed the game the most. Well, we lose. Yeah. It was. Thanks. Cheers. Alright. First things first. We go forward. We lose. That's it. Albert Chastel is 1 goal away from his bonus. I'm okay with that. We will save this. Celebrate 0 points. Somebody dropped me a message. Give me a second. Yeah, and I will do a short break. And then I think, given the processing times went down quite a little bit, maybe we can get to another match. Hopefully. So, let me do that. But first of all, I need to have a bathroom break. And I will also grab some fresh, I guess, Coke. So, BRB. Also, feel free to do a break yourself. Hi. Alright, what do you guys think about the goalkeeper in particular? There's something to cheer me up? YouTube. I will journal that I cannot open this right now, otherwise I will get, YouTube music on the stream. And then I will have a copyright claim on my channel sooner rather than later. Fuck, I forgot the Coke. BRB. The important things. Okay. So. Yeah, what do you guys think about the goalkeeper's performance? Will there be consequences? And if there are consequences, what consequences? His performances are worse and worse. I will criticize his recent form. Okay. I'm not sure if it is mistakes. He did concede 10 goals in 5 matches though. I think that the second from the bottom. I think it's not only his fault, but he certainly has a major part to play there. He could have saved the odd shot here and there. That would have given us a ton of points. And this is what we signed him for. He doesn't do it. Also, he trains like shit. Like, I don't know what's going on there. I've been happy with my performances, but we all have to pull together to get us out of this mess. I guess I do not want to continue this conflict. Oh, fuck off. In that case, I will continue to criticize you too. He's a horrible personality, isn't he? Fairly determined, my ass. At least Elbuk Jakstel isn't injured. That's very much my primary concern for the entire match. Okay, who's next? Next is KL Rovers. Great. Well, we did win last time. This time it's an away match though. So first of all, we have a look at the Bolsa Park Kuala Lumpur. This seems like standard size. This is good. Okay, what's our form? Lost, lost, won, lost, lost. That's not good. Can we criticize the form in the team talk? First of all, where the hell is it? Yeah, this really, it's not the perfect platform, it's horrible. If we don't sort this out, there'll be consequences for all of us. That's true, in particular those that have a contract. Not you, Choo, but the rest of them. So, there's a minor improvement in morale. That's good. The stuff here goes away. That's good too. Managerial support goes up. Team cohesion went up for some reason. So all of this is fine. The thing with Mod Jalil, that still follows me around though. The problem is I did not really sign a secondary goalkeeper that I trust. I mean, I guess we could play Mod Aris. But, you know, slight problem there. This guy decided to come into our club and prior to making one appearance on the match, he might have made one. Prior to making his first appearance on the match, he decided to move on. So he will join Mahan. Which I do not really care about, but it's a thing. How long until the transfer window opens? He joins at the end of his season. Nizam. Who the hell is Nizam? Oh, that's Aloni. Yeah. That's in 1 month. There's still ways to go. Shit. Well, talk to everyone, I guess. We need to. So, this match was horrible. His passing was fine, but he conceded 3 times. Mistakes leading to goal. Okay, one of those is classified as a mistake. So we will tell him. To be fair, it was the first time ever that he made a mistake. Great having this talk with me. Well, in that case. His passing was fine, but I'm not gonna comment on it. He played as a shadow striker. Nazarudin. I think he didn't create much chances. Or that many chances. He could have created more. I think there was this one situation where we had a shot. But overall, he's out of form. He's out of shape. And you can see it. And we do not really have a shadow striker replacement that is any good. So that's something to be addressed at some point. Didn't play. Rusty didn't play. Rusty did. I like, by the way, this is funny. Rusty and Rusty. We could keep them both if we can. Just for naming confusions. Well, his passing was fine. 6.5 rating overall though, didn't create much. I don't think he's to blame in particular, but we'll just tell him that he's no good. The free... that... Well, Zakaria played reasonably well. Didn't create much, his passing was okay though. He had an assist, Ankun. 3 key passes, 3 chances created. I do not think there's much of a problem with his performance. Can we praise him for the chances created and the assist, maybe? Okay, that worked. Azamudin on a 6.7 rating. I'm not too concerned. Then again, I was hoping for a little bit more. I don't know, not enough chances maybe. Alright. I guess he is right about that. He's not the one to blame for that match. Badrul Hisham had a decent match, actually. I think it was fine overall. Problem is he was part of a squad that didn't play on his level. We'll praise the tackling here. Baru scored, but otherwise not that much done on his behalf. It's not the right way to phrase it, is it? Shanghai King didn't play. Chuchu did play, and, well, not good. Not well. I will learn at some point. Yeah. His passing was fine there. No, we criticize the lack of chances created. Dot. Elbowcheck still had his goal. Like, overall, if I look at this, without him we would be lost. So this is okay, right? Well, he had his goal. He still doesn't speak a single word of Malay though. Are we form? Pakrula, 6.4 rating and really horrible defending overall. I think conceding 3 goals, we can probably blame him for one of them. Sure, you don't want to be criticized. In that case, I will praise you for your tackling. 1 out of 1. Hammer. Came on, had 20 minutes, didn't create anything. RC. Came on, had 20 minutes, had a good tackle, that's it. Here you go. Now please accept the criticism too. Perfect. Ishak didn't play. Jeffrey. This is as close as it gets to me playing carrier, I think. Well, defensively overall, none of them played well. 6.1 rating from Mazrin though. That was even worse. The passing was good though. We can praise that. Well done, Mazrin. And then, well, tackling too. We will also try. I think this is okay. McManamy came on and had 5 passes. Didn't create anything. I do not really blame him. I'll praise the 5 passes and that's it. 6.0 rating for... This is where we started, right? Okay. So much for that minigame. In general, it feels we should probably include it cross towards target forward stuff here. Otherwise, they will cross to the wide areas, and that doesn't make sense. We're not going for that. So I will include this in the default now. It's also true, no matter if they know how to jump or not, Elbuk Jastel is probably the one player that has the most chance to put the ball into the back of the net. No matter the situation, so we obviously want to focus on him. Maybe we would have scored last time out if I hadn't switched to the 4-2-2-2. We will never know. KL Rovers. Tiki Taka. Dangerous opponent who makes life hard for us. A 4-4-2. They want to play at home. They want to control possession. They have a very fast poacher with good off-the-ball movement, but nothing else. Well, pace, dribbling, whatever, the usual. And this seems like a deep line forward to me. And it is. He does knock the ball past the opponent though. From a strength perspective, this is all concerning. He's not much better. A dribbler, but that's it. Well, the first touch is okay. Overall though, low technique. I don't think this is good. Faisal. Is this the one we had under contract? No, this is another one. His name might have been different. Really low dribbling, no bravery, no strength. This is a case of a hard tackle. Azar. We gotta beat these guys, don't we? Smash our way through. We can do this. So, our concept. Play players that have some strength, some aggression, and make KL Rovers regret inviting us. That is my concept for next week. Friday. I don't know. Any? And it's the same here. Any other ideas? Anything that I forgot? We can probably also... Let me just save this again. Oh no, a recruitment meeting. I wanted to... We will do this. Club Vision. Let's not open this menu because they hate me for it. Game crashes. Supporters. No, it's not here. There should be a player performance feedback menu somewhere. This is what I'm looking for. So, according to the supporters, this is great English, by the way. The supporters are disappointed with Mod Jalil, his recent form, and do not think he doing enough to justify his new contract. There is an is missing here, right? Then again, who am I to judge? So Mazrin doesn't play well, Rosti doesn't play well. Great. Let's pick one of the two. We can go Dicky. Dicky is still around. No problem. We'll just play Dicky. That will not end up in any bad manner. I'm sure. Chuchu doesn't play well. Arcee doesn't play well. Elbokchuk still does. So... They think Hammer plays way better than Baru? Of course it scrolls. Where's Baru? Here. Hasn't played often enough yet. He did score last time out though. I'll clear this entire thing. So, we know that he will play. He's the best player for now. There's also Zakaria, Nazaruddin, Ankun. They need to play too. Yeah, Zakaria, Nazaruddin, and Ankun. Okay. Nazaruddin belongs here. Zakaria belongs here. If I can find him. Here. And Ankun. Not much else to say. What's with Zakaria's training? Yeah, we put him back there, right? Okay. Do we focus on this stuff? Yes, we do. I will attend this meeting, sure. Do not really want to have a look at this. Neither on this. Dicky should be transfer listed. He's mentor. Akrula? What club is interested? Us. Great. Sure we are. We offered for him, right? And we offered 10k or something and it didn't work. I will not go for attacking midfield on the right. We have 2 there. I'm somewhat happy with that position. I'd rather have a playmaker, then again, that'll probably work. No big complaints about McManamy for now. By the way, do you guys know? Yeah, he did. He did. In general, I think he has the technical stuff and so on. I'm not sure what's going on with him. 6.71. The thing is, let's have a look at the development. This guy was with us for a bit last season, right? We didn't bring him in brand new, did we? And I would argue, given a year, he will probably be able to, you know, get a 6.8 rating overall or something, maybe 6.9. It's like, we signed him. So I do not think this is a case for... He hasn't made a case for his sale just yet, I would argue. And also, there's something to be said about his training rating. At least that's not a problem. There's way worse players in our squad from that perspective. He doesn't really have any balance. Stamina is a bit low. The mentals could do with some improvement. But he's getting there, right? And there's not much of a difference between him being played on support and on attack duty anyway. From attribute perspective. The balance though, that's bad. But we cannot focus on balance specifically, other than focusing on balance as well as agility. He doesn't really need agility anymore. So what do we do here? Nothing? We could focus him on his off-the-ball movement and anticipation though. Maybe. For now it's on pace. That's also an alternative, obviously. What do you guys think? Mentals or even more pace? Concentration is a defensive attribute as far as I'm aware. Well, maybe not only. But yeah, sure. But I cannot focus on concentration, can I? And strength and bravery... Bravery in heading is not something that is really important. Also, he's so far gone from that perspective. If I focus on his heading and bravery now, that might just get it to 2 or 3 points, but it will not matter in comparison to whatever he encounters in the league. He is. True. 1m84. So, your argument is we should focus on one of his weaknesses, and we'll leave him as a winger, obviously. He's not he's not a target forward in wide areas. For that, he's way too weak and, well, as you can see. But your argument would be, let's focus the ones away. Okay, why not? I mean, I guess it makes sense. Yeah. There might also be flick-ons. We do not really focus on this for him. And he might complain about this kind of training anyway. Like, let's give him a week. But sure. Overall, I think his development is okay-ish. I did hope for a little bit more. But I did also, you know, he's emergency backup. I did think we would play Summary most of the time. Why didn't we? Well, this. He got hurt immediately. So maybe we should get him back into shape. He just made it back though. He was the one with a broken collarbone. Also, his anticipation is really, really bad. There's other stuff here too. I think I'll stick to... Well, his vision is also really bad. Work rate is really bad. Stamina is bad. We'll stick to stamina. Not for the stamina, though. I don't care about the stamina. Not that much. I care about the work rate. This is really low. But I think it might make sense to play him given Chuchu's recent performances, and this is not the role I intend for him to be played in. There we go. Crossing is 7. Nah. At least he knows how to play in this role. Probably because we train him for it. Nazarudin is trained as a Shadow Striker? Yes, he is. Does he need specific focus? His composure is really low. Question is his off-the-ball movement even more important? We'll go with Decision's composure for now. Let's get this up. Zakaria is not focused on anything in particular. Yes, he is on strength, and that makes sense. And Ankun? Well, Ankun just improved a little bit again. Lost part of his crossing, finishing, long shots, and tackling. That's not too bad. Passing anticipation and stuff went up. I think the decision making here in particular is concerning. So we could obviously focus on balance, but I don't see that as much of a problem, to be honest. The decision making, though, that's bad. Playmaker should have good decision making. Okay. Let's skip a little bit forward, won't we? Do we want Lee McManamy for this kind of contract? Long-range passes would be an idea. Then again, it's probably okay if he plays long-range passes most of the time. I would be in favor of Dictate's tempo actually, but his decision making is so shitty that won't work. So what's needed for tries killer balls more often? I think the anticipation is a little bit low for that, isn't it? Let me have a look. That's the wrong menu. Where are the killer balls? Tries killer balls often requires good creativity, so anticipation, decisions, flair, teamwork, and vision, and good passing ability. Well, he has the passing. We have our concerns with the mental department. That said, he does play more risky passes all the time, so it is still appropriate. Is he part of a mentoring group? In a fairly determined group here. He's 25. He has an influence on them, not so much they on him. But as long as he doesn't have to trade yet, might as well train it. I think that would be okay, yeah. We will need to take him off the attacking movement training though. Then again, that'll come. He's 25. So let's see if he agrees to that. Well, the coach. Yeah, it's about decision making. Okay. And long range passes, I think, is a bit restrictive. Like, I'm not opposed to the idea to him playing long range passes, but not specifically all the time. I think particularly if his decision making is really low, like this one, he will play long range passes all the time, even when it's inappropriate. I'm not sure if I want that. I want better decision making on him though. So once we get this up to, say, I don't know, 8 or 9, we might try again. And it'll get there. Sooner or later. It'll get there, because his mentals will go up with age. I do also expect acceleration and pace and all that stuff to decline at some point. That doesn't matter much though, for his role. So I'm okay with that. Nah, he does get enough playing time. Going back to this, so do we want McManamy or do we not want McManamy? For that amount of money? 17 euros per week is rock bottom wage-wise. This is really concerning. No doubt about that. It's also concerning that he is not a consistent performer, but he's 20 years old, so I'm able to deal with that long term, I think. And maybe it's also worth mentioning that he's not only a emergency backup right now for us, in case, well, or it's not really emergency. He's a bench player, really. His balance is shit. No doubt about that. Then again, I do not know yet what kind of formation we will play in the future. He does have a decent long shot, he has somewhat decent passing, vision's good. His decision making in comparison to Ankun's is okay. So that will make some sense at some point for him to play killer balls. He's even somewhat a sort of a leader. So that might be an idea too. But it's also about the business value, I think. The question shouldn't be primarily, can we afford him and do we need him all the time, but also, are we hoping to resell him later on and make a profit? And I think, like, if he doesn't break his neck tomorrow, that's likely. He's 20 years old. He has shown signs of improvement. He has shown that he trains well for whatever reason. I do not know why that is. Maybe he just likes Malaysia. So from that perspective, I think it's likely that we get something for him at some point. Either performance-wise or, you know, as a resale value. At least that's what I'm hoping for. If you have another opinion, let me know, of course. So that'll go through in a while. Jafar has his own matches in the under 19. I'm conflicted on the athleticism. I'm conflicted on that because it's really just running. And going back to it, he can run. He also can jump for some reason. Not that it matters much. But he can't do much else than run. I mean, I guess the long shot. So, central midfielder on attack is not the worst of it. The worst idea. Yeah, but hi, welcome to the stream. It comes without saying that it's probably also because he's cheap. Right? He's cheap, and from that perspective, he's a viable backup. So, say he makes it to 2.5 stars or something. That would be Liga M3 level. So, you know, second league. And from that perspective, he can be a bench player, just as he is right now. Exactly. He's... Well, but he is a fringe player to us. What's off the boil? Not good enough? I do not think he performs well in training either, though. So we'll go with that. Fuck off. Next transfer window's coming up. If you want to recall him, recall him. Not like he plays much. We'll just play Shafar. We will not get relegated due to him not being played. Really. Usually I'm one to trying to accommodate. It is. Then again, has this ever been any different for KL Rovers? They are good dribblers, fast, dangerous from that perspective, but defensively, this should be a match that we need to win. Like, their defensive performance. And to be fair, we did last time. We played through the middle, we played a passing game, it went well. B rating, that's not horrible. Works. Most likely, yes. I had like 3.5 hours of sleep. So, yeah, there's that. So yes, I will do the next match and then I will probably, either I will crash or I will, I don't know, how do you phrase this? I will probably hang around for another 2 hours in zombie mode, if that makes sense, like this. Because that's the mood I'm in right now, at the end of the week. It's not like the day was that exhausting, it's just, I don't know. Your point with insomnia on the Discord probably hits home more than I would want to. I need to get this sorted. That might also have to do with winter and not being outside with fresh air that much. So yeah, there's a ton of stuff there going on, and I should probably cope with it. No, deal with it, not cope with it. I do cope with it, but I should do the appropriate changes. Okay, So, a big question, which goalkeeper plays? Harsley makes a point. It's not a goalkeeper though. You're serious? He was on a 6.0 rating last time out. His form is horrible. His training improved. He's on a 6.55 training rating now. Yes, Carrier. Fine. You have it your way. In that case, I will blame you if he makes another mistake. We're all trying to be successful here. It's not trying. We are going to be successful here. By the way, I'm really a bad streamer, am I not? Didgeridoo? Just guessing that it is pronounced that way. What brings you to the stream? Also, welcome again, and feel free to share any thoughts so far. Just wait for it. I swear too much. Sometimes I'm stressed because we don't win these matches. I do streaming in random ass football manager leagues that are at the other side of the planet. I have a bad accent. Oh, okay. Glad to hear that. You're welcome to stick around. I'm prone to fiddling with stuff. That said, Sealand watched like, I noticed him back then. He watched like 15 minutes of my stream and it was off season. So, also, I recently replaced my 13-year-old CPU. So, all of a sudden, I can't talk shit for 2 hours while the game is processing anymore. That's new. And also no music, because, I'm very, very frightened by copyright infringement. Also, me listening to metal or metalcore all the time on stream would probably drive away the last of the spectators. No, it's not. He didn't make a video about me. He made a video about random streamers that I don't know. I guess he wanted to comment on what goes well with them and what doesn't. I think I can play Baruto. Can't we? How's his training rating? Doesn't really warrant a substitution. He should have gained the trust of his manager at this point. If only for last season. No problem with Badrul Hisham. There's not much reason to change anything here. He played well last time, despite the overall result. So, but if you come in from Sealand's video, which seems to be a common theme the last weeks, there's one very specific question I want to ask. I tend to ask that everyone that comes in from Sealand's video. I think Sealand closes with a statement that this guy has a way bigger head than all of us, or something like this. Is this a compliment or is it an insult? Because I'm not sure. So I want your opinion on that, Didgeridoo. It's Didgeridoo. Well, holy shit. I'm good at this. I'm a professional. Jeffrey or Carrier? How's Carrier doing? I will still ask for the big head thing in 5 years, probably because I never figured it out. I should just ask Sealand. Replacement goalkeeper. Won't play him anyway. He's fast. Both of them are fast. Quite the opposite of tall. Did you find a video that explains match shouts? Because that's a hard one. Like, of all the topics in Football Manager, shouts are one of the most disgusting one, I think. They're... Like, it's so context sensitive, and you are never quite sure what the context is overall. This is one of these things that really could profit from a pop-up that says, impact was like this because XYZ. It's XYZ. Whatever. But if you figured it out, please let me know. Well, maybe you can put it in chat if that's not too much of an effort, so I can have a look at it later on. That would be great. Because shouts are something that is really... that's weighing hard on me. And I did read a bunch of articles for that. Okay, where was I? Replacement goalkeeper. So, he doesn't train well. He does, so I guess we bring the old guy along. Amran, barely able to play these days. Ishak's not really fit either. Let's go with him anyway. Carrier's also pretty slow, so it's not like we have much of a choice. That said, how's Safri? Safri is a little bit faster, but he's not a good defender. So I'd rather go with the slow guy, I guess, and bring Carrier along. On the left, the fans say we should not bring Rosti along anymore. Then again, he trains well, so might as well do that. Doesn't really care about what we tell him though. Dicky, on the other hand, is not worthwhile. Yeah, we'll bring Rosti. Best marking concentration. I'm not sure about the marking. I think we can go with positioning. We do not need to mark them tightly. That said, it doesn't matter much because it's the same. Thanks, man. Don't worry too much about it. There's also, like, if you don't find it right now, you can always put it on the Discord, just in case you want to join that. Or just drop me a message here in Twitch, in case you find it later. I don't want to disrupt your play or your evening right now. Well, whatever time it is at your place, you know. Just because I'm in Germany doesn't mean you need to be. So, yeah. Just put it wherever you like. If you find it. Okay, we need a defensive mana player. I really like to leave that open, the duty. There's some... I think it is very much decision driven, the duty stuff. It says cover here, but I think he's good enough to also get in there and get the ball off the player or whatever, not just run for a through ball. Thanks, man. Thanks. I'll have a look at it later. Obviously, I cannot do that on stream right now. Yeah, but we can cope with that, can't we? He's the faster one. Not really. They are both damn fast. So, if we put one on cover duty, what happens? He will drop off a little bit and then we will not have the offside situations anymore. Is that it? Is that any better? I'm not sure. Also, situations might change. It might be the other way at some point. But sure, we can put him on cover duty, why not? Then again, his aggression is what he's good at. I don't know, we'll make it in a pre-match menu, please remind me. About all Rusty, well, that'll be an easy one. The one that trains well. Great. So, I guess you can make it if you really want. By whom is that? That's an ABBA song now. Jimmy Cliff, whoever that is. Fantastic. I know songs by people that I don't know. This is great. Old stuff too, apparently. Okay, so Dord will probably not make it. Nazarudin's still under heavy match load. Don't worry. I don't think it's I closed the Google tab. Let me reopen that. That's not the correct tab. What did I do? That's all even worse. I don't know where it went. Yeah, but it's not like it's some sort of famous song. But really, I don't know. Also, definitely not the kind of music I tend to listen to. So Harsey, though, he can come along. With that training performance, he does deserve to make at least appearances from the bench. And, well, I wanted to play Samri for some time, so now he can play for 45 minutes and then he will go off injured again. Hopefully not, but you know how it is. Hammer. 7.0. Last match was 6.8. Not much of a concern there. Could have done a little bit more. He doesn't train well. As a replacement that is somewhat flexible though. I mean, yeah. You know what? Let's give the Korean some time. Let's also encourage him. First of all, we will warn him about his level of training and level of development. That. Then we will praise his conduct, because, well, not getting yellow cards is a positive. Well, can't criticize his conduct at the same time, can we? RC did train well. Form and conduct are available. Conduct is alrightish. Not fantastic, but we'll go there. Okay. Form 6.6. That is no good. It's not good enough for the first team. How about a target? Okay. No target. That's fine too. Azamudin. 7.05 rating by the 39-year-old. I guess that's a positive. Do we praise him for this training rating at that age? Let's gamble. Yeah, he doesn't think he trained well. To be fair, it's just appropriate. Good conduct though, no yellow cards so far. I like that. It is a composite, as far as I'm aware. So, I could give an easy answer, but it would be wrong. It depends on the experience they get. So, Chironolid is correct. In general, it goes down, the training rating. But it goes down because they do not get that much experience anymore that is available for distribution. And that is impacted by, well, they are not in a growth phase anymore, like young players. So an 18-year-old will have that automatically, no matter the experience on the pitch. And it will also come from not being played that much anymore, usually, because at some point they are borderline capable of playing in a squad, you know, 32-year-old or whatever. Depends on the position, obviously. And then there's the additional natural decline. So, but for the natural decline in the physical attributes to be redistributed to the rest of the attributes, they need to play again. So to have some natural growth. Basically, I think that might not be specifically correct, but it's you can use sharpness as a proxy. If they are not sharp, they will decline very fast, as far as I'm aware. So what does this tell us? Well, it depends a little bit. Say you have a role that is not physically tied at all, like Regista or Deep Lying Playmaker, Goalkeeper, stuff that has basically no physical attributes whatsoever. Just let them rest on the pitch in the first team all the time. They'll be fine. It's okay. They can make it till 39 or I don't know 42, whatever, maybe. Obviously, you know, if the guy has 20 natural fitness, it's more likely. The other way around, not so much. Then again, if we're talking about a winger, yeah, fuck that. Get a wheelchair. He's done. Because the pace is just a major contribution to this role, and whatever technical attributes he has, at some point it's done. Right? And you can see that in real life. So it's just an approximation of what happens in real life. But I think Football Manager's system to implement that is rather elegant. Or appropriate. It's fine. And you can always find a solution for some stuff. Like, if you play with a winger that does not need to move, okay, cool. But that will not be implemented in a counter-attacking system anytime soon. So, you know, depends. But then again, the same is true for a Regista or for, I don't know, a goalkeeper. That goalkeeper will probably not be a sweeper at that age. Yeah, we will do very defensive, I'm okay with this. We will be, next match, pressing up higher on the pitch, do defensive stuff, do all of this, this is all good. They hate physical challenges, the problem is they are really good dribbling. So how do we deal with that? Did I put it on defensive? Yes, I did. Okay, let's have a look at this. And you guys tell me what you think. So he has reasonable dribbling and... well, he would probably fear a cat if I had one. Knocks the ball past the opponent too, so I guess this is a high-risk move. You think? Well, we have this on for control of the match. We did score after a set piece last time. We scored a free kick. You remember? Elbow Chuckstill. So, I think I disagree for now. I'm not 100% sure. Let's have a look at the statistics after this match, okay? But first of all, I need us to score 3 goals in this match to prove you wrong. And then I will probably not take it off either. But you might have a point. I'll have a look later and compare it to the remainder of the league. Don't want to do it right now. Maybe in the next stream, most likely. To be honest. Okay. His finishing is rather bad, so closing down makes sense. Yeah. Also, Twitch wants me to run an ad break, so we'll do that now. Sorry. Minor break. Does it? In that case, I think it's fine too. Time wasting is totally okay with me. I want to pass the ball around most of the time. We are destined to get relegated, so that's okay. No worries. This is the case of hard tackle, isn't it, Mr. Razak? And we do have somebody facing him. With 6 points of strength. Are you kidding me? Both. What the hell is wrong with our defenders? Still okay. We were promoted last season, yes. So, this is Malaysian League 1 now. We didn't make it last season, the promotion. So I think the sealant video was created in off-season, between being promoted and waiting for the new season to start. Or the season prior to that? I'm not sure anymore. Anyway, we barely made it. And to be fair, we were destined to get relegated in the lower league too. I would show you, but it will take me like another minute or two to do that now. We're basically rock bottom from the wage perspective, and all of the other teams have like 10x our amount of money. So, at minimum, we are really nothing here. So, if we get any other result than being relegated, it will be entirely great. Yeah, there's also the geographical situation. I go on about this all the time. This club is located on Baru. No, not Baru. Baru is a player. Borneo, that's it. The island is called Borneo. I'm great at this. And Borneo is a part of Malaysia that is not very close to the remainder of the bigger clubs. So as a result, players are reluctant to come here. It did get a little bit better now that we got promoted, but hit him where it hurts too. He has decent passing, knocks the ball past the opponent, so then again, that's risky to possess. First touch is okay-ish, anticipation is really bad. Off the ball movement is not that good either. Him knocks the ball past the opponent, you can see where this is going. Tackling. Dribbling slow, bravery slow, strength is low. Hit him where it hurts. Facile, that's even worse. Off the ball movement is also 6-4. Not the other way around, but I rest my point. This is the case of a tight mark. That is the one with the ball-winning midfielder on his side. So, here, Mr. Zakaria, you just got a new job. Where's Facile? Here. All of these long names are really annoying, by the way. Like, I get that these are their real names and it's fine, but it's really hard to find something there. Too many characters. I agree with that. Okay. Dribbling's okay on him, sadly. That said, his first touch is really bad. Composure's really bad. Again, risky trade on him. Yeah, that is the default names though. It's just how they are made up. We had an episode where we looked at this. Because, let's just pull an example. Extra for you, in case you're interested or not. This is bad. This is a bad example. What's a good example? Him. So, I learned about Malaysian names. First of all, they are a bunch of different naming conventions because there's a bunch of different cultures in Malaysia, as far as I'm aware. This is all Wikipedia knowledge, so, you know, prone to be corrected at some point. This is some sort of a Muslim name as far as I'm aware. Muhammad Farid bin Nezal. So this means Muhammad for Muhammad, so he's a follower of Muhammad, if I'm not mistaken. Farid is his first name. So, I don't know, my first name's Chris, so that should be Farid. And bin Nezal should imply he's the son of Nezal, if I'm not mistaken. So as a result, all of these players on the pitch are called by their father's names. This is wrong. They, in real life, apparently they are called by their first names most of the time because, well, you don't want to be called by your father's name all the time. But, yeah, it is. And it gets even worse with honorary titles or you know, there's this, it's either Mod or Mohammad or whatever, so it can be, I don't know. Let's have a look at him. It could also be Muhammad Fahmi bin Muhammad Faisal, which just means that his father was also a follower of Muhammad. And then you get an honorary title on top of that, and all of a sudden the character limit is reached. They do? Yeah, with 5 points of tackling, that's probably a thing. Also, the passing is 1. This is great. Yeah, yeah. But as a German guy, that's something that I understand, just from the wording. I get that immediately. So, I don't know. Obviously, I'm not fluent in any of the Scandinavian languages, but at least I get it from the wording what it means. One of the regulars of the stream. It's been a while since Mika Billion was around, but I think he's the only subscriber left at this point. Yeah, Mika Billion taught me a few words in Swedish, so that helped. I think I'll go the other way. The low block was really shitty most of the time. We are really bad at defending. We need a space. I don't know why. It might even be related to the match engine and me gaming the system. I don't know. Not going for that in particular, but if it works, it works. But I really have had bad experience with the low block, and with the high block we had some reasonable results, or high press. We had reasonable results recently. In particular, in situations like these. Because the let them pass stuff with the low block is prone to opening up these two. Him and the other one. And I don't want that. It really depends on the players, I think. And ours are concerning on the mental side too. Like, they can run for a ball, for a through ball. They're not really that fast, but they can usually do it. Their positioning is okay, so they had most of the balls away. Yeah, I talk too much and do not concentrate on the match. Yeah, sure. Of course, Chernal. You are completely right. Also, both of these can be challenged hard. Both of these do not need to be marked. Both of these can be closed down. I would not want to emphasize on that in particular. It will happen automatically. This guy's crossing is dangerous. He's right-footed though. Let's show him to the left. Make sure he cannot get to it. Tackling is okay on him. Let's have a look at their pace again. That's alright-ish. So they are fast enough. Through balls are not a thing here. So from that perspective, it is likely that they will be caught out of position, but elbow Chuck Still will probably not be able to run very fast with the ball alongside them. That said, they will have a hard time to tackle it off him. They're just no good at it. So this also means playing for set pieces will definitely be left on. I do not have players that are like overall really good dribblers, but we have some that are borderline capable. Again, I think this will happen automatically. And looking at this fullback, for example, it is a risk to leave him open, but it is a somewhat low risk. I think I have enough of these instructions now. That's probably overdoing it anyway, and there's a bunch of hard tackles here. So, let's have a look at our player base. He's a shitty tackler. He does ease of tackles, that's fine. Otherwise, he's somewhat strong. As you said, floated crosses. Floated crosses. We did not have a look at the goalkeeper. He will probably have aerial reach 15 now. It's 11. Command of area 6. Communication is fine. He might come out and claim most of them. We'll see. If it goes that way, we might need to change it in the match. Please remind me of it. His positioning is shit though. So that's a positive for us. Also, no good throwing. Passing is also somewhat low. We do not want to interrupt their build-up play in case they play out of defense. With that passing, it's so horrible. We can probably deal with that. Do we want to mark him specifically? 6 to 8. 6 to 8. Ankun's positioning is 7, so similar. Marking is also 7. I think we'd rather put him specifically on him. And he might tackle the ball off him from time to time. Sadly, this is not whatever the name of the playmaker was that had good tackling. I guess we can argue it's Zakaria these days, but I was referencing somebody from last season. There's not much reason to deal with the goalkeeper. Let's have a look through the rest. Does he have hard tackles off? Yes, he does. Baru's strength is a whole whopping 1 point. See, I forgot it here. Definitely ease off tackles on him. To counteract whatever we did in general to their players. That's also missing here. He's really weak too. Which brings me to the point, where's Harsey? Not much better. Where is it? Chuchu? Nah. Jafar? No way. Dodd is somewhat strong, but he just returned from injury. How's Hammer? Well, forget about it. No way we'll do that. Shall we tell him to ease off tackles? Yes. He has 5 points of tackling. So that's a weird situation. The opposition player needs to be tackled hard. We do need him to mark him tightly, but his tackling is so far off, same as his strength, that in the end it comes down to normal tackling. Him on the other hand, yeah. Hopefully he doesn't get a yellow card. 10 points of tackling on Masrin. What am I doing here? Badrul Hisham, 10 points of tackling against this team. Definitely hard tackles. 9 on him, so I'd rather leave it like it is. And that's 12. He has instructions to tackle hard. Goalkeeper distribution is still an option. What do we do there? We play against a 4-4-2, so we distribute towards the fullbacks, right? That should be a thing. That's all good. Probably stop the crosses if we can. I do not want to get stuck in general. If we concede too many fouls, please, tell me. Then we will leave all of this as it is and just go stay on feet to reduce the tackling intensity a little bit. No. This goalkeeper is barely able to do his job in the goal. I do not want him to run out. Just think of his performance last time. Let him stay in goal and try to save a ball. Alright. We need to turn this thing around. This isn't a away match though. This is it. Didn't go that well, sadly. And now I have a problem. So I feel compelled to say, some pressure and stuff. But I just feel like the players might not appreciate that. They lost 4 of the last 5 matches. They might be nervous. They seem to be motivated though. So I would like to go have some fun and ease the pressure, but I don't think it will work. to be honest. Yeah, this is increasing the pressure. That is probably way too much. In particular, given that this is an away match and this squad has, like, the inverse of confidence. Whatever that is. Doubts. So I'd rather go with I have faith again. I usually do that. I don't like it, but it's a box standard way to go about things. Okay, I need some. Oh, I forgot something. I need to do an ad break, otherwise I will need to do it in the middle of the match. So, prior to the kickoff, sorry, you will need to endure another ad break. That's it. Then we will hopefully get a result. Yeah, as do I. You block origin. BRB. There we are. In my defense, I do these ad breaks as short as possible and as distributed as possible so it doesn't get too annoying. But Twitch wants me to do 3 minutes per hour. So, yeah. That's not gonna happen.
Thanks for listening to my TED Talk.
Feels that way. But, in particular, you, Charinallet, in case you ever pick up the streaming, the Twitch share for ad revenue is 55% for the streamer in case you do 3 minutes per hour or more. It's 30% if you do less. So, as a result, not only do you get less ad revenue because you do less ads, no, you also get less. Well, that's fine. You also get less because you do not hit the limit. And this has been way lower in the past apparently, but yeah, not these days. So as a result, ad revenue really doesn't cut it. Like it's in the sense anyway for me, but Mika Billion's one subscription brings that on. Yeah, it brings in basically the monthly amount of ads. More or less. And we're talking about single euros, so... that will pay the hardware, for sure. Anyway, we have a match, and apparently we had a nice start. I might add, on defensive mentality. Go on. Play on like this. I'm okay with it. Well done. Baru again. That's not bad. Another Rudin, elbow check still. Okay. Well, the goalkeeper apparently is not asleep. Sadly. Then again, stuff happens sometimes, so... Mod Jalil. This is not distribution to the fullback. Comprehensive highlights, yes. You might... Actually, you will probably believe it. Prior to streaming, I sometimes did 90 minutes. The whole match. I don't do that anymore on stream because, well, it's really annoying to most people. Then again, we are a very specific bunch here, if that makes sense, so I might do it at some point. That's really dangerous. That was a good chance. Is one goal up praiseworthy? Not yet, right? What are they doing? So, it seems like he doesn't distribute in a short manner. Yeah, where's the killer ball? That's an attempt at a killer ball. It was really bad though. Summary, elbow check still. Nice! I will change the ball distribution immediately. I think I found something. So, he's bad at this. He doesn't find his way to the fullbacks, they do not come close. As a result, we will just knock the ball long. We have a target forward up front, and apparently their central defenders can't jump and are not strong. So might as well use the target forward, right? Also Nazarudin, well, not only is he in a good mood, because he scored. I will. I just wanted to wait a little bit, but he doesn't really recover, does he? Yes, he's hampered by injury. Never mind. See, our future signing now comes on. He's not instructed to mark the other guy tightly, though. Free kick by Albert Chuck still. It was a chance, though. Sadly, he didn't score. Otherwise, I could rest my point about the set pieces now. Mazrin on the corner. That is still okay. Well, Nazarudin. Long shot, maybe? No, McManamy. Zakaria. Obaru. They have the pace, but the quality of the passing was really low. As is the quality of our defending, usually. How's it going? Would you be able to press him, please? That's fine too, interceptions are okay. And now, Baru does not make the run for it. Well, he made a run for it, but he didn't get a pass. That's... wow! Very creative passing. Nice! Moon Nazarudin's second goal of the match. I do not know if this is deserved, but that's a comeback. From injury. Sure, took more than one match, but it is still a comeback. All of this on defensive mentality. Seems like counter-attacking football might just work with a high block. Yeah, great. And this is exactly the intent. I really like that. Hopefully we can get this through now. 2 goals. As long as their passing is like this, I think Mokchalil will be fine. Long ball towards Elbak still. Don't know what happened there. Apparently a throw in. Wait. I know the squad at this point. And I know the quality of this squad, if you can call it that. Wait a bit. Yeah, maybe we'll have a look at Nazarudin's finishing and stuff. These were 2 long shots, if I'm not mistaken. Somewhat. So that's really lucky. Get it. Great. Nazarudin again. Going for the hat-trick, isn't he? Good pass. Summary, elbow chuck still. Oh! Well, it's 0.02 too much. I do not like that. Another one of these bad headers. To be fair, the position was really bad for a decent finish, so yeah. Nice one. Summary. Hit it. We are well in control of the ball most of the time. At least in the scenes that are shown. It says 60% here. Obviously we could start to waste time on top of that. But it's a bit... Well, it's very early for that, isn't it? That was decent. I think we should instruct McManamy to... No, that's him though. Never mind. He wasn't with the striker, and I don't think he should be, in general. So this is okay. Also, we do intercept all the time here, it seems. 3 fouls so far, that's also good. Nazarudin going for the hat-trick. Will he get it? It might happen in the first half. Samri, elbow chuck still. Decent possession pass, Mazarin. He has no defensive duties today, does he? Which is exactly up his alley. Don't you say. Time wasting already. Mazarin, elbow chuck still, and well... That corner wasn't really fantastic. Quadril Hisham, McManamy... That's no good pass. McManamy doesn't do defensive stuff, it seems. Azael, that's a good pass. Oh, we got lucky. That pass was fantastic. All the way through defense. Another set piece. Nah. Okay. Picked it up easily. Mochalil, Badrul Hisham. That's okay. Mazrin. Jeffrey, long ball, Samri, Zakaria. That is a good combination. Not one I expected, but it is a good combination. Nazarudin. Yeah. That's not what I expected. I expected a pass. But apparently the timing together with elbow chuck still is really, really hard. I mean, one of the two speaks Malay, the other one speaks Chinese, so that makes sense. Zakaria, elbow chuck still this time, does retain possession. Ooh, Mazarin. That was a bad one. I expected a nice through ball and you lose the ball straight into the feet of the opposition. Brumley. Sure, it's a low-grade chance, but I think the defensive performance in basically in the first quarter of the match was way better. So we gotta start looking for complacency. Uncertain and unhappy. Fuck off, you're on an 8.7 rating. There you go. That's better. What's with the ones on... He's on a 6.4. Not sure if I want to interpret it that way. It works. Okay? It works. So, I mean, you are right. I don't want to overemphasize the sample size though. We have 45 minutes now. It worked so far. Which is fine with me. No reason to change it. We might do it again. That's all fine. 6.7 and below is not good enough. You can do better. For the rest of them, I do not have much to say. Badrul Hisham is on a 6.8, that's not great. Maybe... These are all composed. Maybe encourage them. That helped a little bit. He gained focus already. No use talking to him, I think. I will not inspire him on his 6.8 rating. He's on a 7.7. If I praise him, he might become complacent, so fuck that. Mod Jalil. He's rock bottom character for me at this point. I do not want to talk to him. Great. Fantastic. Good start into the second half. So, he doesn't know how to dribble. That's great. Bravery is okay on him though. Strength is a bit low. Let's go normal tackles on him. First touch is alright-ish. Maybe shove to the left foot, just to be sure. I don't want to close him down all the time. That might open up too much. That's right-footed only, so I guess we can do that, even though it doesn't matter much. Passing is 1. Great. Did I do floated crosses at all? Well, it still makes sense. Yeah, I did that, okay. Closing down and all, yeah, that would be great. That said, he's really not brave. Get in there. Mud Isha Rahman is fast. Dribbling is okay-ish, but not great. So something like this. Marking him tightly might be an idea. Look at the off-the-ball movement of 4. I think that's a thing. 7 points of jumping reach, we should stand a chance there. That should be possible. So that's on... This is Rahman. So that's on either Megamenemy, who will not be available, or Fakrullah. Fakrullah should be able to out-jump him. And, well, out-muscle him most of the time too. Oh, Nazaruddin. That's something that happens in FM24 a lot, I think. Them recovering the ball and then losing it again. It's fun that this is an option these days. Let's put it that way. And Chevry does well in this situation on his cover duty, so I'm okay with that. You gotta give that to you, Charanada. That was a good idea. Oh, Baru! What are you doing? Just knock him off the ball, it's not that hard. He doesn't need to run with this thing. That's even worse. Well done, Baru. Summary. Megamenemy. Baru with an attempt at a through ball. Well, we're still okay overall with this, right? Also, given that we are 2 goals up, did we waste time already? Not yet. But that might be an option. Well intercepted, Baru. So much for that. Both hurt. We know Baru at this point. Let's get him off the pitch. And I guess there's a first time for everything. So either Harsey plays as an inverted winger, or we play him. He does run with the ball through center and all. He's right-footed, so we'll still do that. Maybe inside forward on support on him. Probably easing off tackles. He doesn't know how to tackle, does he? Never mind. It's the other way around. So this is a defensive switch in a way? Don't quote me on that. Let's get this thing done. Also, maybe his manager will stop complaining now. The other one. Not me. Sure, we take that. Or not. Of course it was offside. Oh, look at that. That was really close. Yeah, sorry man, you wasted that one. He's still missing his goal. One goal and he gets paid 1.2k. So he will probably get that throughout the rest of the season. Might as well get it today. Samri, run, run, run! He doesn't run, passes the ball. Yeah, it was really nice. In particular, he challenged a defensive player on a physical approach, you know, just muscle the ball off him. That's fine. We'll do some additional praising here. Which is fine for most of them, with the exception of Lee Choi-kin. Okay. Well, you have the ball now. That's fine. Even though a bit on a low pace side. Mazrin. Yeah, nice long ball towards Samri. This is perfect. Oh, the idea was correct. He was just like 20 seconds too late with it. Well done. Nazarudin. Lee Choi-hin, and that's too far. So close. We should probably sub off some players at some point, like Nazarudin for example. First of all though, no. But subbing off Nazarudin on a, well, close to a hat-trick feels bad. You don't do that. Or so I'm told. Then again... What is wrong with this goalkeeper? That's not even a mistake. That's just... They bribed him. I think they bribed him. This is what's happening here. So fuck that impending hat-trick. Azamudin comes on. Elbuk Chastil goes back. No, he doesn't. Doesn't make sense. We'll keep Azamudin on Shadow Striker duty. Why not? He can shoot. Let him shoot. He should shoot more often though. And if it comes to crossing, still go for the target forward, I think. So that's a low pace approach. Anyone else? Is this our last stoppage? Well, I still need to sub him off. Zacharias on a 6.7 right now, not really much of a concern. Fakrula. I mean, I guess we could sub him, but it doesn't really make much sense. Mazarin. Not really needed either. I guess Harsey would make sense. Somebody doesn't play that well. Yeah. But the fifth? I have no idea. And we were forced to use our stoppages for injury stuff, so... Don't know. Rosdi? For Mazrin. Yeah, I mean, he's somewhat tired, so at least there's that, yes. And then we do him on support duty, though, because Harsey's on support too. So no overlapping on the left anymore. This goalkeeper. We don't switch goalkeepers here, I'm told. I thought this was This was the top target, actually. Well, I mean, you could argue the striker was the top target. But the goalkeeper is really great on paper. His attributes are somewhat fine. He is a consistent performer. I just didn't expect his consistent performances to be 6.2. That's it. He's still on that. On the 6.2. He still needs to get it. I'm also exaggerating quite a bit. Then again, with that sort of passing by the lone players that just came on, maybe we'll get there. Please intercept that. Thanks, Rusty. Thanks. I will demand more now. And it will not go down well with the players. They hate me for it. Well, this is alright. Thank you, Mr. Opposing Player. Azamuddin. Nice one. McManamy on the ball. Didn't show much today. Bakrula. Give it back to McManamy. Thanks. Badrul Hisham, that's not too bad. This is bad though. McManamy. No options whatsoever. That's good. Didn't expect that. No? Jeffrey, oh. The idea was nice. That is dangerous. Knock him over. Or not. Ooh, that's probably not offside. There's a cross. And we can consider ourselves lucky. Alright, let's have a look at all of this stuff here. He's new, is he? I know jack shit about this 16-year-old, so nope. Tackling easy on him, I think. Considering the dribbling. Bravery and strength are really low though, but I still think we'll go easy on him. And that's it. Well, the idea was correct. The idea by McManamy. Oh no 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 no. Top netting. Mochalil saves the shot. I'm proud of our goalkeeper. It's something. Rosdi and Harsey? Not bad. Four and a half minutes to go. Nice one, Elbukchak still. He's not a runner. You might as well get a set piece here, by the way. That would be fine too. That counts. Doesn't it? Come to think of it. This game has been pretty for long enough. Let's waste a minute or two. Yeah, please do that. Come on in. Nice floated cross. Nothing happens. Elbukchak still. Zakaria, Rosdi, Badrul Hisham, McManamy. Still McManamy. That's fine. I expected a long shot, but apparently that didn't happen. Lee Choi-hin. Well, he's somewhere way behind. How did they manage to get up front? Well defended. This time. 1.5 minutes. Mod Jalil, for some reason, doesn't knock the ball straight to the opposition this time. Now we will have a no-nonsense long distribution. A no-nonsense long distribution. Azamunen wins the header. And now Harsey, hopefully, starts to learn how to run with the ball. Nice cross. Bukchak still, well, cross was slightly misplaced. Or his off-the-ball movement, depending on how you want to see it. Well done. We do keep possession for now. McManamy doesn't get his foot to the ball. 30 seconds. Can we get it over the finish line? Come on, guys. That is really dangerous. Good job on Fakrola. Yeah, sure. You do that in these situations. Play the ball out of defense. I know it has been instructed, but... my nerves. Ugh. What do you say? You sat there for 10 minutes straight with that sticker, right? 3 points. We got 3 points. It's a big win for us, really. Thank you very much. Fantastic. No. We don't doubt here. Of course we will stay up. Of course we do. Quite sure about it. I might just ruin the club financially alongside it. I am not. This is fake it till you make it. Okay, twisted knee 3 to 6 days is not as bad as it could be. Neither is this. This is a positive. Nazarudin didn't hurt himself after scoring 2 goals, so that's a plus. I'm okay with that too. Confucius, who the hell is this? What? Yeah, I'm not aware of this player, sorry. I'm really bad at this. He seems to be somewhat famous. Atalanta, Parma, Juventus and Spurs. They only paid 30 million for him. Yep, I should probably watch Premier League at some point. Okay, results for today. One somewhat unlucky defeat and a win against KL Rovers, which makes it 1.5 points per match. That's okay-ish. That will probably not get us relegated. So I'm happy with this. I might do an additional stream tomorrow and or on Sunday, in addition to, you know, the regular stuff on Monday. Didgeridoo, thank you very much for being around and for following and, you know, for being new to the stream. You're always welcome. So, did I forget anything? Oh yeah. In case he watches this later on, let's all do a special greetings to Mika Billion, my only subscriber. In that case, Mika Billion, if you watch this later on, very happy to have you. So, yeah, they are. Monday and Friday at 6 p.m. Mika Villian? Who's Mika Villian? Oh, Mika Billion. It's put like this. Very close, though. Very close. He's also Swede, so you do not have to like him. You're from Norway, if I understand that correctly. So, I don't know. Maybe you two can have a... Nice one, though. Anyway. Have a nice evening, everybody. And, well, I guess to Charon Nullet, have a nice day. Over in the States. I will probably maybe see you tomorrow or on Sunday. I'm really inclined to use this hardware at some point, and it might not make it till Monday without being used. So there's that. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.